Hello and welcome back to the Guns and Glory show. This is about the Ferrell Gas saga, I guess, in case you guys didn't know what was going on. I got a bill the other day for $730 and wanted to see why, because it was supposed to have been paid. It came in the mailbox. So I went down there and asked them, because I don't want any of my accounts to be delinquent with anyone. Well, I've had trouble with this particular worker before, and she probably doesn't like me either, so she had a bias as soon as I walk in the door. And I was like, well, what's going on? I tried to be nice to her, but she wanted to talk over me and interrupt me and give me all this crap about policy. And you know what? Policy applies to employees, not customers. Anyway, so she was just rude and handed me the bill back, and I'm basically like, yeah, I'm done with Ferrell Gas. I'm going to put a green tank up there. I don't want to mention their company right now. Pardon me. And so I left and came back after I spoke with the customer service, and they basically said they weren't going to do anything about it. They said, we'll handle it internally. Like the police, they'll investigate themselves and find they've done nothing wrong. And so I came back up there, I took her picture, and a picture of the building, which I'm trying to download now so I can upload it for a thumbnail. And I get a letter in the mail yesterday from FedEx saying, overnight, saying how they're going to discontinue my service immediately. So they're going to come by next week and pick up the tank and the gas that's in it. I just had it filled. And since the state paid for it, I don't know if the money's going back for the state or it's going back to me. I don't know. I need that to come back to me so that I can contact the company with the green can and have that tank brought out and installed, so on. Or if they install it as part of the service for no charge like they do with the electric company, I'm going to need to put gas in it. So that's what that money will be for. So basically they're saying, you can't fire me, I quit, which is rather immature. So I called this morning and I asked them, hey, what about this money? You just gonna issue me a check? Yeah, that's what come down to, they're gonna give me a check. I said, well, you cited a safety concern. You said you're not gonna deal with me because you had a safety concern. I said, there's no safety violation or no safety risk at taking somebody's photograph. And they said, well, we're just not going to deal with a customer that interacts with their employees in that manner. I said, well, it's kind of funny because your employee met me in the parking lot, said, hey, you got a problem? And I'm thinking, yeah, I got a solution, but my issue wasn't with this man, so I just turned away from him. I said, no, I had a problem with your employee that told me to F off, and so I'm going to put you on the internet. And then I got in my truck and left. So apparently, their policy is if they have a problem and they want to start a fight with you, maybe even physically, that they're going to blame it on you and then discharge you, which is probably one of the reasons that when I was leaving reviews on the internet everywhere, I thought it was kind of funny. Go check out the Better Business Bureau, for example. They had 126 reviews, and they've got a 1-star rating, which is pretty much par for the course with this company. Just 1 star all over the place. And once again, an armed society is a polite society, because this guy wanted to fight me in the parking lot apparently, and noticed that I had the M&P on my hip, and spent the rest of the interaction hiding behind my truck. Take care.